What is up, guys? I am back for another video and I'm going to be giving you my NRL round 11 tips for this week. Let's get right into it. So for game 1, we have a big clash. Storm taking on the Brisbane Broncos. Storm at home, so could this give Storm the upper hand? Broncos sitting in first, the most dominant team in the competition. Maybe the Rabbitohs could be a little better. Broncos with the most wins though, and Storm sitting in 6th spot. Storm looking pretty good as well. Not able to get the job done against the Rabbitohs. Will look to bounce back this week against a tough team, but it's a good challenge for them. Now my prediction for this game is half-time 12-6 to the Broncos, and I feel like just Broncos edged them out. Not a big scoreline, but I reckon Broncos still get the job done fairly comfortably. My first try scorer is Cobbo. Scored well last round and I think he'll score again. My player to watch is Reece Walsh. Whenever he stars, Broncos are on fire. And my headline is Broncos staying on top against the Melbourne Storm. And then we have the Bulldogs taking on the Warriors. Both teams sort of in the lower part of the ladder now. Warriors might be a bit surprised at where they're sitting. 11th, already out of the top 8. A couple tough losses there. We'll look to bounce back this week against a team that is also struggling in the Bulldogs, who are sitting in 15th. I reckon a close game, but my tip is the Warriors, 20-12, bouncing back. I reckon it'll be a tough game for both sides. The winner will have to play really well. My first try scorer is Jake Averillo. My player to watch, Shaun Johnson. Jake Averillo scoring a couple tries recently, and my player to watch being Shaun Johnson. He'll have to start well if they want to get out and win this game. And my headline is Warriors grinding the game out in a quality win. Then we have another big game. Panthers versus the Roosters, 3rd versus 8th. Could say top of the table clash for now. Panthers, had a tough game against the Tigers a couple round before, but bounced back against the Warriors, and I reckon they're getting back to how they were before. I reckon they'll just hold out the Roosters. Low scoreline, I don't think anything will get too big, but I reckon it'll be pretty comfortable. 22-6, my full-time prediction. And Brian To'o, I reckon he'll score. And my player to watch is Nathan Cleary. Doing well for the Panthers. I reckon he's up for another big game. And Brian To'o to score first. And the headline, Panthers being too powerful, I reckon, for the Sydney Roosters. Then the Rabbitohs take the Tigers. Last year I just remember that Tigers win against the Rabbitohs, and Tigers looking good so far. Could they get 3 wins in a row against Panthers, Dragons, and then maybe Rabbitohs? Rabbitohs sitting in 2nd. Like I said that, but I think the Rabbitohs are just too good. Rabbitohs 42-10 is my full-time score. I reckon they'll just be in control of the game, and they'll continue to show their dominance against the Tigers. That is my headline. Dream Buller, got to continue to watch that guy. He's doing really well for the Tigers, and we could see him star again, saving tries in defence, and look really good in attack. A guy to watch, and my first try scorer is Johnston. He's been scoring a bit recently. Campbell Graham as well, but Alex Johnson is my first try scorer for this match. Then we have the Cowboys taking on the Dragons. Cowboys at home, and this round and then last round, them getting that gritty win, close win. This is a bottom of the table clash. I reckon I saw 2022 form from the Cowboys last round. Can they continue with this round? My prediction is them edging out the struggling Dragons, who recently have been struggling in battles. Close 12-all half-time and full-time 16-12. My first try scorer is Holmes. I reckon he's going to go in for one at the start. My player to watch is Ruben Cotter. Played really well last week, and I reckon the more he's on the field, the more the Cowboys are going to benefit. My headline is Cowboys win another in a tight one against the Dragons. And then the Raiders take on the Eels. Eels tough loss last round. Difficult for fans to watch. And then Raiders sitting in 9th spot. My scoreline is 6-12 at halftime, and full time I think Eels get the job done even without Moses. Dylan Brown, I reckon he'll be a big guy to watch. He's going to have to take control of the team, and he played really well. I think he's starting to hit his peak for 2023, as in he's starting to get back to his good form. A bit quiet in the early rounds, but I reckon he's getting back to it with a really good performance last round against the Titans, which was still a loss, but good performance from him. And my first try scorer is Mike Acevo. He scored 13 already this year. I reckon he's going to go in for another one, even at the start. The headline is Eels fight back with a win against the Raiders. Then we have the Knights taking on the Titans. 12th versus 7th. Titans in really good form, that's why I have them to win. 12-6 halftime and full time 26-12. My first try scorer is Dave Fafita. I think he's going to go in first, I reckon. And my play to watch is Dave Fafita as well. I think he's one of the best players for their team this year, benefiting from Foran being there, and I reckon he's going to go for a couple tries, and he should play really well. The headline is Titans pitching form with a win. Then we have the Seagulls taking on the Sharks. 10th versus 4th. Sharks, probably confused what happened last round, but they're able to, make it a fair enough scoreline, and Seagulls also taking the loss there. 6-12 halftime and 12-34 full time. I reckon Sharks back, and I reckon they bounce back against Manly. And my first try scorer is William Kennedy. My play to watch is Nico Hines. His team bounced back. We have the bye, which is the Dolphins. Been playing well recently. They deserve the bye, and they'll go back again next week. And that is my NRL tips for round 11. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.